Good afternoon, guys. Quick little update here before I head to the gym. Today there was a big Halo Campaign Evolved update with a couple things that people have been asking for. I'm going to list them on the screen and read them off to you, and then I will show you what it looks like in game. But first, make sure that we download the new armor skin that came right with this update. I'll post it on the screen now. It looks incredible. If you modded your armor with Nexus mods, you know about it. It's the hologram looking skin right there on the screen. And we are going to go straight to downloading the update, and I will show you guys more of the changes. So one of the things that everyone's been waiting for is the chromatic aberration and film grain setting. And right here, we're going to do a test. This is the perfect example. The first thing I want to talk about is when the hunters shoot you with their cannon. Before, you could see like a kind of like a, you could see the film grain on your screen. It was like almost like a vapor. Let's take a look at it right here. I just turned it on. You can kind of see it on the screen. It looks like really, it looks ugly, man. It looks ugly. All right, let's turn it off, and we will see the big difference that you don't see that on your screen anymore. You see, I'm gonna face this way. Look at that. You don't see that like haziness when they shoot you with their cannon. It's just incredible, the difference. And honestly, they should have had this in the beginning of the game, but we'll take it. We'll take it as it is. And look at that. I mean, it's just mist now when they hit the floor. It's no longer grainy. And chromatic aberration is gone. Like, honestly, thank you. Thank you, Halo Studios, for doing this. Now that we've addressed the chromatic aberration and film grain, I want to talk about the next update, which is jackals. So previously, jackals were extremely hard to stun. The bullets would hit the center of their shield. Even if you were to aim at their arm, it would go straight to the center because of the magnetism. That is now fixed, and so jackals now stagger easier when you shoot their arm. Look at that. And then, so let's test it with the Warthog. So one thing for sure that a lot of players notice is with the Warthog, it was nearly not impossible. It was very difficult to kill jackals. They wouldn't stun. They would eat your Warthog. And well, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Do you know how hard it was to pop jackal shields with the Warthog before this update? Look at that. Amazing. I'm honestly happy about that, because when I was playing on Legendary, it was, man, let me tell you, it was annoying. Next on the update list, it's the active camo fix, and players using active camo will remain cloaked more consistently. So before, when you would cloak with active camo, dude, you could honestly be like 10 feet from them and they would still shoot you and run you over and see you. So let's test out the active camo right here with the hunters. The hunters were the most notorious for being able to see you in camo. Wow. Okay, so about here is like, oh, okay, well, it's not perfect. Of course they're going to see you somewhat. But like around there, they would just be instant aggressive. And here, like around here too, like they would kind of just, he's not even shooting me. He doesn't even know I'm here. They would shoot you from this distance with the old camo. Guys, I'm not even kidding. They would shoot you from this far with active camo. See how the invisible elites with swords react. That hunter. Okay, well, he definitely sees me. I don't know what he's doing. He thinks I'm there. What if I slowly... Okay, he's gonna see me right there, but you get the point, right? Like, I honestly, I'm glad the active camo got fixed. It was a problem, especially when you're on Legendary just running around trying to skip through stuff. Like, they will shoot you from far away. But yeah, let's move on to the next fix. So the next fix is with the magnified skull. For some reason, I've definitely noticed it. So when you had this skull on, Marines and Flood would not shoot their assault rifles. It's just they were glitched or something. They just would kind of just look at the enemy and just stand there, unless they had a different weapon, of course. And so we're gonna go see right now. This got fixed today as well. Let's go take a look at it, guys. And there it is. I don't know. Does it show 60 bullets on their counter? Let me see. If he would stop moving. It shows, I think they hit like 34 on that one. But yeah, luckily the Marines can now fire. And, I mean, if these guys can do it, I'm sure the Flood can too. And let's take a look at the Flood with the magnified skull on. This is also a perfect spot for the active camo to be tested because, man, everything would shoot you in active camo here. Like, when I was doing this on Legendary, everything was shooting you. Just running past these enemies. Like, that doesn't count I'm running in his face, but yeah, like these enemies, everything, man, just, it was so hard doing this. There it is, guys. They flood. Wow, he didn't last long. There was a Flood shooting the assault rifle. I hope you guys caught that, but yeah, that definitely was not happening before. They would just kind of look at you all stupid and not shoot at all. But yeah, so this is the next part of the fixes that they did. So this right here was implemented fixes to Sergeant Johnson's behavior in the boarding action mission, which is this one right here. It could prevent mission progression. So what would happen, which happened to me on my first playthrough, is he will not go up that lift. He would get stuck down here, and so when I would go up there, or any player would go up there, he would just stay down here. And if he doesn't go up, there's a door that doesn't, it won't open. You're just stuck. You have to restart the level. And so what we would be doing is we would just punch him into the lift. Like, we would just be bashing him in until he would go up. It was the only way. And again, this happened to me like 8 out of 10 times. So let's see. And now he just automatically walks by himself. Like, honestly, I'm surprised it took that long to fix that, but beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Now, of course, that isn't all the updates. There's a few more things to address. However, I don't really play mouse and keyboard, so that didn't affect me as much. But I do have friends that had to kind of just struggle with this, and I'll talk about this next one. Mouse and keyboard control bindings will now save without reverting. So what would happen was, my buddy who plays mouse and keyboard, he would be playing campaign with us, fixed all his stuff, and the next time he would log into the game, or say his game crashed, he would have to redo all those key bindings, and he was just so frustrated. So definitely, to my mouse and keyboard players, I'm happy for y'all. I'm glad this got resolved. I'm a controller player for most of my games. I'm sorry to, disappoint all of you. But the next one will be mouse and keyboard control performance has been refined on consoles. Firing performance should feel more responsive. I guess there's console players out there that love the feel of mouse and keyboard, and hey, more power to them. Everyone has freedom of choice, and so that now has been fixed. The next one is additional stability and performance improvements. There were definitely some things, some performance drops here and there, certain things. And now when I just played the game a minute ago, everything was running pretty smooth at my settings. There's one more thing, and a lot of people are kind of speculating it for my Lasso players out there that did the glitch picking up the skull and using modifiers to be pretty much invincible on Legendary Lasso, Legendary All Skulls on, and so people were getting the achievement without even it was a breeze, right? And of course the legit players I've yet to work on it, but it takes hours upon hours just to beat one level. And so rumor has it that glitch has been patched with this update. Now, I'm certainly not going to go do that because I don't want to ruin my experience. But if anyone out there tests it out, let me know. Leave a comment below and tell me if it still works or if did it actually patch it out, because it's just speculation. Some people in comments are saying, yeah, it's been fixed, and some other ones are like, no, it still works, don't update, or yeah, it works after the update. Look, let me know. I'm honestly just curious, and more power to whoever you want to play the game. But I don't know. You know how trolls are. They like to troll. But yeah, guys, so far that's everything in this update. It's at the bottom, it says we're just getting started. Everything more to come. But I guess we'll see what's next for Halo Campaign Evolved. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, but you know, I hope that my video helped you guys see some of the changes that came to the game. The chromatic aberration and the film grain, I love it. I'm glad. I'm so happy it's there, you know, before you had to mod it out. And yeah, I mean, appreciate y'all watching. Take care. We'll definitely see each other in the next Halo update. And for now, I will definitely keep posting Gears videos. But yeah, that's it for today. Peace out.